The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Doncic looking it over. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now the Cavaliers with it. Jerome passes to Garland. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. Garland, no good. The Warriors shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Mobley. The three. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got his third assist on the night. Morant against Garland. The three for Doncic. Garland with the rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Doncic has got 6 points.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Mobley a screen on Harden. Here's Jerome. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors also making a change. Kevon Looney is checked in for Luka Doncic.
We got this. We got this.
And the second free throw, good. The Warriors trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant surveying the D. Good D by Mobley. Here's Jerome, guarded by Harden. Pass to Hunter. Over Green. And that one's good. Hunter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Sam Merrill. Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in a point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Clock is at 3. It's over Morant. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The rebound by Merrill.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Here's Jerome, guarded by Morant. Jerome passes to Hunter. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And stolen by Mobley. To the middle. Strus against Kuminga. Merrill passes to Mobley. And Strus launches it from deep. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Green. Still yet to score. 6 to shoot to the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Inside. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And the first one at the line is good. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And, Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Morant outside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. With the teardrop, and that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Unloads from 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to his shot.
Here's Jerome. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Mobley. Now Strus. Hunter dishes to Okoro. And it's Strus missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's numbers. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
That free throw, no good.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Max Strus. Doncic is checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Garland kicks to Wade. Back to Garland. Down low, Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 7. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Back to Garland. The Warriors pull it in.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Butler. Doncic outside on the wing. Harden. Green with a screen from Morant. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. To the paint. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Okoro. Now here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Mobley outside. Pass to Jerome. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Okoro kicks to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Morant with it. Wade picks him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
That's good from Green. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite. I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Mitchell against Harden. Let's go. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Curry against Mitchell. Shoots over Curry. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Harden outside. Butler kicks to Doncic. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Garland the pass to Hunter. Mobley a screen on Butler. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. Curry fires from way outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Shoots over Curry. It's hauled in by Doncic. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Butler passes to Harden. Curry with him. Three-pointer. Butler loves the three-point look.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Garland surveying the D. Here's a Okoro. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Boston. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Pass to Hunter, and Garland has it in the corner. Now here's Okoro, defended by Butler. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Outside Butler, beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3-ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Now, here's Garland. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's Butler. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Green with a screen for Butler. Down low. And Green slams it in.
Time and time again, Butler just making the right play.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Garland. He's got 9. Mobley looking it over. Holds it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Mitchell. Harden kicks to Curry. Shoots from the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Garland against Curry. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Over Green. The Warriors pull it in. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for him. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
They get it again.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Garland. And there the Warriors now with another bucket. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Up top, Garland. Guarded by Curry. From the arc. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket for Mitchell.
First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through it.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Golden State Warriors.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers, setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Doncic, Harden out there with Curry. Then it's Kareem, and it's Butler in at the 4.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Doncic finds Abdul-Jabbar. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Harden. From downtown, Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Mitchell. The Warriors pull it in. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Curry. 3-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Garland dishes to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Cavs. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. To the middle. Come on, Steph! Ridiculous!
And not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here he goes. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in free throw percentage. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused. Completely automatic. Free throw good, James Harden.
Well, there's so much talk about James Harden and how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 24.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Tries it from 9. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, nice to have Jimmy Butler on your side. He's got that ability to score when it's not so easy out there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Warriors, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Here's Mobley. He has 7. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And here is Okoro. Mitchell passes throughout. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shoots over Okoro. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Garland. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Now, here's Doncic. T right on him. This is his first free throw of the game.
Warriors. Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now, here's Garland. 11 points in the game. Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Now here's Curry. He's got 24. Curry's setting the pick for Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up on Sunday. They're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
And the first one drops.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. He always playing with that infectious joy.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. Harden with the defensive effort. Curry on the move. Deflects the pass. Shots good from Butler.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The drive by Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The fadeaway. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Here's Garland. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Mobley. He's got 9. Back to Garland. Down low. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, got to do a little bit more than that to stop Allen there. He's solid at shaking off the hit and still making the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, good. Allen.
And Allen provides 3 things consistently when he's playing. He'll rebound, he'll score a little bit, and he'll definitely give you rim protection. So not a guy trying to shoot a bunch of threes.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Right side Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Mobley a screen on Curry. Garland attacking. That shot no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's give a few Cleveland welcome to the Cavs Crew Hot Squad. On the court, your Hot Squad. Fans, get loud. 3 teachers are putting you in and doing the last reception. The city makes some noise.
Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Doncic kicks to Green. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hunter on the wing. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Shoots from the elbow. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Garland.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
Curry against Garland. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Garland against Curry. 5 to shoot. Green passes to Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points.
Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Now, here's Mitchell. 24 points for him. Takes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Harden outside. Curry setting the pick for Harden. Fires from the line. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Mobley throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Curry. He has 30. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Doncic against Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Max Strus is checked in for Jared Allen. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. And he sinks the second. Garland with it. 16 points for him. Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. A 3-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 19 points.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
2 minutes remaining.
Strus against Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Hunter. Garland against Curry. Count the basket and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ja Morant comes in for Stephen Curry. That one drops. He ties it up.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Morant. 4:24 left in the third. With the floater, the whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Jerome. Can't hit from in close. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look at some stats for Garland. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
That's good from Morant. And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Merrill. He has yet to score. Strus passes to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. There's the try. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Podziemski with it. Morant outside. Free throw line jump shot. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kuminga against Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. To the inside. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Mobley's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. Tristan Thompson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Thompson. Now Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. Second chance effort. Shoots over Podziemski. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Morant left side. On the wing, Doncic. Luka powering through the resistance.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Hunter against Kuminga. Hunter no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And so here's Cleveland after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Jerome passes to Mitchell. Thompson outside. Mitchell outside. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Morant passes to Doncic. "18 feet out." That doesn't go either for Doncic. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jerome. And here is Okoro. Cleveland moving the ball around to the paint to tie it up. And it's Mitchell missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Morant finds Butler. Back to Morant. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Now, here's Mitchell. Thompson, high post. Back to Okoro. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. And Strus is subbed in for Hunter. And Golden State also making a change. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Kuminga. Warriors leading by 4. Doncic passes to Butler. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Here's Jerome, and here's Strus for 3. Here's Podziemski. Doncic outside. Outside Butler. Strus against Doncic. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Strus. And it's Doncic missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Outside Butler. Doncic outside. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Jerome. Wade, a screen on Morant. Here's Jerome. Offline with his 3. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Abdul-Jabbar, the putback. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Jerome. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Rebound by Butler.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Butler against Mobley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
First free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Golden State also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. And it's John Morant in for Luka Doncic. No good on the second free throw.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
The try by Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And Mitchell, no good on that one.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Strus passes to Allen. Back to Strus. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Jerome. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 8. Curry passes to Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jared Allen.
In the history of the game, James Harden gets to the line as well as anyone we've ever seen.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Harden hits them both. And here is Garland. On the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got 24 points.
Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Left side, Butler. Curry against Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Now Mitchell from outside the arc. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Jerome to the paint. Shoots a fader, and that one hits back iron. Left side, Butler. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Free throw, good Butler. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks, guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Jerome passes to Allen. Doncic with the steal. Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Here's Jerome. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jerome. Cleveland moving it around. Fires the 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, finishing up that play with some authority. Allen gets inside to convert on the putback.
Now, here's Doncic, covered by Okoro. Butler passes to Abdul-Jabbar, and that one is good. 9 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you know it's your best move. Let's go.
Now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Mitchell up top, guarded by Harden. Here's Jerome. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 38 points. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
DeAndre Hunter.
Here's Butler. Now here's Curry. Curry setting the pick for Harden. Back to Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Harden finds Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. 1:41 left in the fourth. Inside. And Cleveland with another turnover here. .137 left in the fourth quarter. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind, notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Now, Doncic, following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. 6 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar. Great positioning on the putback.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Hunter, no one around him, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.